Receiving a chronic disease diagnosis may feel quite scary. Navigating this new diagnosis may cause you to feel like you need to isolate or withdraw from your community. You may strive to protect those around you and perhaps even yourself from complications of your condition. You may also feel relieved to finally have a name and answers to the collection of symptoms you've been experiencing. There are a range of emotions that come with any diagnosis, and it's not always a chronological process. Some days you may feel armed and energized to undertake the nature of your condition. Other days you may feel the weight of the world and feel like it's too much to even get up out of bed. Wherever you may be in your diagnosis, you may be wondering, what are my next steps? Let's take a look at 5 steps that may be beneficial in helping you navigate this new diagnosis. Step 1. Prioritize you. Chronic disease is a long-term manifestation of neglecting aspects of self, be it physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. These aspects of self are easy to put aside when so much of our lives rely on meeting the needs of others. As the airline wisdom goes, we need to put the oxygen mask on ourselves before others. It may feel counterintuitive, especially if you have roles where others' livelihoods rely on you. But seeing the benefits of prioritizing self ultimately better equips you to serve them. You can see your diagnosis as your body's alarm system, signaling your needs to be met too. 2. Make peace with your diagnosis. Our first response to chronic disease is to combat the disease, to wage war on the very part of yourself that is sick. Making peace with the diagnosis and the part of you that needs help can aid in relieving your stress through this journey. Making peace is accepting that there is part of you that requires more care, not accepting defeat. 3. Seek help. As comforting as isolating yourself from others during this time may be, it is beneficial to go through difficult journeys with others. You can seek support from your family and friends, support groups that navigate your diagnosis, therapists to aid in emotional processing, and wellness coaches that help co-design plans that are beneficial for your life. Your professional healthcare team is also a source of great support as you navigate healthcare decisions with your condition. 4. Evaluate your life. Creating a simple pros and cons or reflecting on what's working in your life can support understanding self-care that is lacking. Sometimes simply calling attention to what is not working in your life can give you the awareness needed to make changes or ask for help. 5. Set goals. If you know that you struggle with certain aspects of your ability to thrive, creating goals can help you to achieve this. Since you are navigating a new diagnosis, take care to be gentle with yourself. Remember that this is a journey, not a race. There is no finish line, just destinations and mile markers. A helpful tool in navigating goals is the SMART layout. This is an acronym for creating a goal that is specific, or a honed goal that specifically states what you want to accomplish. Measurable, an approach you will use to measure your progress. Attainable, a checklist for ensuring that this is a manageable goal that can be accomplished in a reasonable amount of time. Relevant, does this goal help you to achieve certain lifestyle modifications that aid in thriving in your diagnosis? Does it align with your overall goals? And finally, time-based, providing a detailed timeline of when you will have achieved this goal. When setting a due date, think back to attainability. Be realistic in this, as failing to stick with it can cause more burden than provide more benefits. With these 5 steps, you may be thinking about step 5 and wondering where to begin in creating goals. There are certain lifestyle modifications that can serve as good foundations for creating your goals and prove to be beneficial across all ways of life. These modifications are to get moving. Exercise is extremely beneficial to physical and mental health, but also serves as a great stress reliever. Getting approval from your healthcare provider before beginning a program is advised, especially with chronic disease. Additionally, you don't need to launch full-blown into a hardcore regimen. Remember your attainability in your goals, and give yourself permission to start small with things like gentle yoga, taking walks, light aerobic exercise, and light weightlifting. Add to your diet. I always like to move towards adding to your life before cutting things out, and I find a natural inclination to healthier choices as the additions become more beneficial to you. For an emphasis on immune health, it is important to boost gut health. Adding antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and well-balanced meals to your life can aid in this. Incorporating more plant-based meals into your diet can also help reduce hunger for meat-based products, which aid in heart health. You can challenge yourself to try a new dish a few times a week, diversifying your palate and creating desires for new foods you wouldn't normally eat. The best advice for accomplishing dietary additions is to make sure you have meal planning times so you always have healthy foods on hand for when you are feeling tired or crunched on time. Find stress relieving techniques that work for you. Experimenting with new ways to relieve stress can be helpful. Have you ever meditated? Did you like it? Did you jump straight into the deep end of an hour-long meditation? Or have you ever tried bite-sized meditation breaks? One helpful way to begin meditating is to take 1 minute of deep breathing in between shifting tasks. I do this every time I get in the car, before entering my office, before getting the kids up in the morning, and any other shifts in my day. These few minutes add up and may prepare you to begin taking bigger strides in meditation. If you are inclined to write, start journaling or blogging more. Perhaps you find peace most when you are in prayer. Incorporating more of this into your life can also be beneficial. Massages, dancing, creating art, hiking, and more are all great ways to quiet the brain and relieve stress. Find what sparks you. Find a reason to rise each morning. Even if you have nothing to do for the day, get up, get showered, pay extra attention to your beautiful body that is going through this arduous task. Take an extra long time to fix your hair or prepare a delectable breakfast. Take your day and smell some flowers, but find motivation each day to get you out of bed. 8. Speaking of bed, make sure you are getting enough sleep. 8 hours a day may be optimistic, but it's vital to your health. Not just mental health, but is extremely beneficial to your immune system. Sleeping is your body's time to recover from the day. The longer block of sleep you receive, the more restorative the process is. Finally, goals might be centered around cessation of toxic habits. Quitting smoking, changing your social network, reducing or quitting alcohol consumption, and even giving up saying yes to everyone may be things your life needs right now. Hopefully this video has been helpful in cultivating some ideas for your health. Remember step 2 in the process and begin creating your support system. Your core group should also include health professionals that can help aid in navigating the emotional, physical, and mental health needs that arise through this journey. You may also seek counsel from spiritual advisors to fill out your circle of health. They can provide support that aligns with your spiritual beliefs and desires through this process. Never underestimate the ear of a close friend or family member to also aid in your health journey. I wish you well-being on your wellness adventure.